Hello viewers, today I am going to explain you about the hooks in a WordPress. Actually, first of all, I will explain you what are the hooks in WordPress or what are the hooks. Actually, a hook is a feature to use by a developer to extend or change the default functionality of any type of tool. Let's say a WordPress, or if we talk about some other open source tools like OpenCart, PrestaShop, Magento, or CodeIgniter. So basically the hooks is a feature or a functionality to change or to enhance the feature of any tool. So here I will explain you the hooks for WordPress. How we can update the functionality or change the functionality of WordPress using WordPress hooks. Actually, WordPress by default facilitate developers for different type of hooks. Let's say we say that when a page load, a hooks are different type of hooks we can use during page loading, during calling, during login, adding a post, updating a post. So for the same thing, we have a WooCommerce. Let's say we have a plugin. We have a WooCommerce plugin, and a WooCommerce plugin is also facilitating to enhance or change the feature of default WooCommerce feature. So WooCommerce will state with the hook functionality. Actually, for enhancing or changing the feature of WordPress or the WooCommerce, they are facilitating users to add to change their default feature by using that hooks. So here in a WordPress, during theme or plugin development, hooks are the functions that can be applied to an action or a filter in WordPress. Action and filters in WordPress are functions that can be modified by theme and plugin developers to change the default WordPress functionality. So these actions and filters in a WordPress, they change the functionality of the default functionality. I have already explained you. Here let's say for a filter we can add like add filter, add exert. This is the keyword, and this is the custom function we use to change that functionality, and this is the keyword. Get the exert is actually the keyword, and this is the custom function against this keyword. Actually this is the hook, and this is the function we are calling. So the same thing is here. WP enqueue script adding enqueuing a script, JavaScript or CSS we want to add. So these are the some examples of adding. Let me explain you here about the WooCommerce product page hooks and how we can use it and how we can alter the features of the product page by calling these hooks for the product page. So here I have a screenshot of a product page. Here you can see that a WooCommerce underscore before underscore single underscore product is the hook which is calling on the top of the page. Remember that for every WooCommerce hook, it starts from WooCommerce and then with a single product or a single product summary, a location defined here, and this location is defined in the WooCommerce default template. These hooks may be missed in a custom template or a third-party template, but these all hooks exist in a WooCommerce default template. Okay, these let's say here a before add to cart form, before variation form, before add to cart button, before single variation, WooCommerce single variation, WooCommerce product thumbnails, and WooCommerce after single variation. So these are the different locations are already defined, and we can call these hooks for the product detail page. Now let me shortly explain you how we can call these hooks, and also how we can add or create our own custom hooks for our theme or for our plugin or for our template. So let's see here. I have just created an action like add action in it, and this is in it is a default default hook for a WordPress, and I am calling here a function create admin account. So it when a WooCommerce load this function, this hook will be initialized, and it will automatically create a user account in a database. Now let's say here I want to call some JavaScript against this function. So do action. This do action is a WordPress function used to add a hook. This is actually a custom hook. This is the keyword, whatever keyword I want to add, and these are the arguments against this this hook. Mean we can pass three arguments: argument 1, argument 2, and argument 3, and then we define this, then we add this action here, WP product JavaScript, and then this is the custom function which we call it, and this is the priority. Mean a 10 is the priority. Mean it is the default priority 10, 12, 1, 2, 6. These are the priorities of the function, and this 3 is the number of arguments passing against this hook which we are creating, which that is the custom hook. So here we can call this function call function, and whatever we can echo, we can pass any data from this function to this hook. It will work here. So basically my explanation was that how we can create our own custom hook, and how we can add hook, and how we facilitate users to change the default functionality of WordPress or a WooCommerce product page. So that is the overall feature and explanation that how we can use. I will please check the details for the script related to it, and also please add your comments. Thank you.